Don't you love it? You buy a brand new computer and you still can't go live. Righto. Back on the old mobile phone again. Right, just had an email about the new railway line coming out here to St Mary's. Let's have a look. Oh. It's going to be a train station in Bringelly, airport terminal, airport business park, and that's where the train line then goes underground. It goes out through London. Now that white line there at London, that's Northern Road. Sorry, hang on, wait a minute. No, it's not. That's not Northern Road. That's another road. And then we've got Orchard Hills. If anybody doesn't know where Orchard Hills is, it's on the southern side of the M4 motorway, which is that big long white line there that you can see left to right. And then it comes out of the tunnel and comes down and has a Claremont Meadows railway station. And like I have been saying for years and years and years, 1886, this railway line was supposed to be built from Glenfield right through to St Mary's. So here it is now. 40 odd years I've been saying it and people didn't believe me. 1886 they designed it. So now the locals are up in arms around Orchard Hills because they're going to lose part of their property because of the train track. But what they don't realise is that was on their original deeds. Now I want to see if I can sit this somewhere so we can sit up. I'm getting too old for this stuff. Anyway. I used to have a pen in here. Let me see if I just grab me pen. I don't want to bump the camera. Just grab something to point with. And I'm going to drop my other set of glasses. Here we go. Everything's up there above me. Oh, here it is. Look at that. The perfect thing. Screwdriver. Look at that. Good old-fashioned dirty painty screwdriver. Yeah, that's the way Mr. Homendoy does it. We don't care in this channel. As long as we get our facts straight. Right. So. Where am I going? Shrink it back down a bit. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I wasn't watching where I was going. Right. Now that dot there, the white dot, is St Mary's Metro Station and Tunnel Boring Machines Retrieval Site. So that's not a railway station, right? That's where they pull it out of the ground. Right, can you see that for yourself? Sorry for the shakes, I'm getting old. Now that's the current St Mary's train station. Is over here. Because that there is Forrester Road. And that's Queen Street. And see, Queen Street comes... Am I wrong? Wait a minute. That's Memory Road. That's Elizabeth Drive. That's where I go to the club. Out at the very delicious Kemps Creek Bowling Club. So I recognise the pattern of the road, right? So that's Elizabeth Drive. That's Memory Road. That there is getting old, starting to forget now. Ludlam Road, because it goes out to Ludlam. Ludlam Road comes down, and that joins onto the old Northern Road. Now there's Elizabeth Drive. They built a brand new intersection. So that's where all that is. I hope I've got it clear for anybody in Sydney. Right, so the Ludlam train station is at the edge of Ludlam Road, off Memory Road. Anyway, so then we come back up here, and then we've got Orchard Hills train station. So we've got the flood zone of South Creek. That's through here. Right? And that's why that's above ground, because that floods. So this here, I would say, would be a raised bridge. It's definitely got to be a raised train track, because between this, about there, on the back of Queen Street, this is about Woolworths here, and that's about Woolworths there. That's Great Western Highway. No, sorry, that's Great Western Highway. That's Woolworths there, and that's McDonald's down here in the BP. So Claremont Station's going to be out here with that new bit of road out. Yeah, that's that new road out at Claremont. You can go and have a look at it. That's the M4 motorway. And there's that new road they put in. Right? That's that down there. So then it's going to turn right. It's going to come in onto St Mary's train station. Now, the next story I had, it's going to go this way. But if this here, currently, out here to Leppington, is a double-decker electric Sydney train. And this here is a double-decker electric Sydney train. Now, this is the big question. What they are doing in Sydney is changing the train tracks from driverless train on one big circle, and this is meant to be part of that circle. So, let's see if I can pull up a map of Sydney. I'll just put you on pause. Right, now I can't make this any bigger. Right, this is not in the shape of the actual railway lines here in Sydney. This is just a diagram. There's Schofields. There's Riverston, where I first started working on the train. And I used to drive the train from Riverston to Richmond with my father. And my grandfather used to own all the ground out here. So yeah, even that there was owned by my grandfather. Now, Gladys Berejiklian, when she was the Transport Minister, she come in and she said, right, we're going to build this railway line, and this is the current driverless train. And then she put it right down here to Epping. So there's Epping. Then after fighting for 30 years, they had the Sydney double-decker trains going this way. She's then converted that to the driverless train. Then now she's built the driverless train on this side, underneath the Sydney and into the heart of the city. Now go and get my little favourite screwdriver. Sorry about the waving around. So that's a video I made. New Central Station, just there. That's it there. And then that comes in between. See there, they've got it marked on the wrong spot. It's actually over here. But that's 15, 14 and 13 platform. And then it's going to come down here through Alexandria. And then she's bringing it in here into Sydenham. So just south of Sydenham. And she's already closed this railway line. Now this beautiful double-deckers in Sydney used to run out to here, the Bankstown, where the coronavirus has really spread. And then what was happening, because this railway line used to go around here and then come back into the city. But they built a dead-end platform at Lidcombe. Yeah, dead-end platform. It's on the shopping site of Lidcombe Station. They built that way back in about 1998. 2006, I think. So what she did, she now runs trains to Lidcombe, come all the way back around here. Now, so if you lived at Marrickville and you want to go to Strathfield, you're either going to go this way to Redfern and change and come back on a fast train, or come back all stops to Lidcombe, get off, walk up over the stairs or go to the elevators, and then come back this way. See, really stuffed it up. It used to be a complete circle, right? You look at the old time maps, you can see it. So what they had been doing is running Campbelltown trains down through Bankstown and then taking them over here to Liverpool. See? So there's Campbelltown down here. See, there's Campbelltown. Sorry, there's Campbelltown down here. So what she's been doing is stopping them there at Liverpool. So then they built the new railway line out of Glenfield. That's what I said. 1886, they designed it to go from Glenfield and they went out here to Leppington. Now, Leppington is now going to be built straight up here and going to join into St Mary's. Do you get it? So, what everybody's thinking, because she is putting this driverless train all the way down here, right? There's a map there, you can see it. And then she's going to take over, there it is there, that little line there. And she's going to take over that to the driverless train there. And then it's going to come out here, driverless train. And then once it gets to Liverpool, there's enough room out there to run a second line. There's another line. You're going to look at the station diagram at Macquarie Fields. There's plenty of room. And then she'll convert that into the driverless train. It'll go back up here to St Mary's, and then it'll cut across here over Schofields. Now, we don't know if it's going to go round here near Windsor, or is it going to go down here through Marsden Park, and then it's going to come back and join onto here. So, do you get the idea of the big circle? Now, this driverless, what she calls train, I call it a tram, right? So, she's really stuffed up the network. Anyway, as far as I'm concerned, she stuffed it up. If I was the Transport Minister, what I'd be doing is I'll be getting all these driverless trains made in India, and I'll be getting them and send them out to Simpson scrap metal and get them all chopped up, or send them out in the bush and use them as classrooms for the Aboriginal kids and everybody else who needs a building in the education section, and then keep all the Sydney trains the same standard type of train, right? Instead of a stupid driverless train. So now that I've got the house computer running, I'm going to pause you. I'm going to find a double-decker train. Right, now this is one of my videos. Let's have a look at this. Now, this is an interurban. I think, is this one of the interurban, or is this a goods train? Oh, no, that's a goods train. Hang on. And then I think I catch the interurban coming back out. Right. This is what they call a V-set. And then all of a sudden I said, oh, there's a train, I think. I think that's what this video here is. This is taken up there near Springwood. Oh, where are you? Oh, tell me I missed it. Oh, there it is. That's a V set, right? They're beautiful double-decker trains. Absolutely beautiful. They're 50 years old. And they've got the big 6-8 inches thick bloody cushions in them. And they're really, 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 really comfortable. Fully air conditioned. The white window, like just there, that's the toilet. So one's got a toilet and the next one's a drive car. Right, that's an interurban. Now that goes from Penrith, so let's say Sydney, Penrith to Lithgow. That's where that railway line there is. So don't get the two trains confused. Right, now I'm going to show you Sydney Suburban. Right, I've actually come across the driverless train video. Check this heap of junk out. This is what I call a heap of junk, right? You see the seats? You sit sideways. Let's just play the video. Right, that's what they built. Right, that's a big, long overhead railway bridge. It's down there on the channel, right? There it is up there, see? All this money she spent just for her driverless train. I call it Gladys's, where are we? I'm just going to skip through it. Where is it? Oh, there I am. I'm getting closer. I know what I've done. I had a picture of the train on it. Where is it? So look back here. Oh, yeah. This is where the railway line, so these houses have been closed down. That's where the railway line. This is where it's going to come into the back of the yard. See? There's the driverless train tracks down there through the fence. Oh, I see what I've done. There it is. Look at this horrible looking bloody thing. Right, now this is me going down the end of the station. So there's a toilet like that. Right, here it is. Now, how would you like to sit on a plane all the way from America and sit on a train that looks like that? See, the platforms are lovely, but you don't ride on the platforms. So look, let's say, just have a good look. There's no train driver. Now, I get off the thing before it takes off. See? There's no train driver. Look. It's just a big window. And that's all they are. Same gauge, 4 foot 8.5 inches, concrete sleepers. You know, those tracks are better than the old Sydney Old Rail Network because they're all brand new. But how would you like to sit on that? If you've been sitting on an airplane and this thing comes through at the international airport, how disgusting it's going to be. Now, there's the glass doors. See these glass doors? They slide open when the train's there. That's so kids don't fall off onto the train tracks. It's a safety device. It looks nice, but really, I think we have about one pram every 5 years. See the doors are now shut. Look, see the train's going. And there's nobody on it. And that's what this thing is. And this is supposed to represent Sydney's rail network to when you first get off a plane at the new airport of Bageries Creek. This is the thing we're all suspicious that she's going to run out there. Right, now watch. You watch the doors open. Here it comes. See, it's computer controlled. See the gates open? See? The glass doors there open. Anyway, let's find a nice double-decker. Now, this is a Sydney tram. Said for a double-decker, but anyway. Now, can you see the similarity between a tram? Now, you watch. Where is it? Sorry, I've got no audio on the computer, and I don't think you want to hear ding, ding, ding. Right? Now, you look at the people, they're sitting sideways. See, look. It's a bloody tram, right? Look. See, everybody's sitting sideways. You see that? You see that little bit of seat? Let's just take that back. See, look. See? People sit sideways. That's a tram. There's a lovely... You know those buses actually run on LPG gas? Some of them. Right, come back to you. Now, this is a normal, old Sydney double-decker train. Right? Now, this footage here is Sydney trains 1990. So that's 30 years ago. Now, some of these trains are still running. Right? So at least they're double-deckers. They're air-conditioned. Now, over here, let's have a look here. I made a video there once. People called the Richmond diesels red rattlers. This is a red rattler. It's an electric train, so it's got the pantograph on the top. Oh, he's right. We got it. And then we got 4855. That's a diesel. That's not the one I wanted. Where's the thing I wanted to show you? Oh, just missed it. That's like the Union Pacific. Sorry, got lost here. I'll find a double-decker train. Hang on. This is the trains we used to catch. Sydney trains 1992. And these are the big, beautiful, so they got the big, beautiful seats in them. This is what we used to have. And the government took them away. They gave all this up, gave us all this bloody high-tech, new, modern steel stuff. Yeah, they're lovely, but they didn't put any emphasis on the seat. The seats are just, you know, when you get our age, kills your backside. Now, there's an old-fashioned rail motor. Credit to these guys, New South Wales Rail Motor. Right, these things are built back in 1940. They're still running around. See, there's Tress leg. See? Look at that Crichton. I've actually driven that one. CPH rail motor. And what's this one? 626. Yes, I've actually driven that. So there's the toilet there. So a 2-car train. Newcastle Yard. See, there they go. Look at that. Oh, good on you. Tress leg. Look, he's got a lot of stuff. You want to look him up? Look at that. A bunch of 900s or 600 classes going out. Right. Where's the double decker? Let's have a look over here. Old country railway stations. That's the ones I used to go out there and inspect. Anyway, no, keep on trains now. Right, just keep on trains. Just hominoid. So there's our, that's our fate. See, there she is. That's her name there. Gladys Berejiklian. I believe it's Croatian. And she causes, now she's not married. Her boyfriend just got done for corruption. So it makes you wonder, doesn't it? Where are we? Sydney trains. Look at that, the old rail motor going down into the tunnel. What's that one? Rail motor cars, regular service, silent movies. Yeah, look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, I love them. Yeah, they have one diesel engine and a rail motor. Just trying to think where that is. Oh, there we go. There's a Wobber. That's the name of a town. Ah, there we go. Look, 621. Now, my 622 is up there at Tenterfield. So this is the one predecessor And this is the old Fern, I think. 723. What's that? Gosford. Yeah, see? See, there's no overhead wires there yet. So this is before they put the electric trains through Gosford. So that's it. That's the old Gosford train station. So anyway, it's, see, that's a Toronto railway line. That's now closed down. See, train used to come around there and Fern, Toronto, and he used to run out there. And actually, that train there is the one up there at Currajong. And if you look down there on my channel, you see a thing I said, oh, I found my train. Well, that's it there. That's it there, when it was running. Yeah, just magic. I just come across that. Yeah, that's the old Fern line. I know, 626. Sorry, that's a 620. Yeah, 620 class. 620 plus is the drive car, and 72 is the trailer car. And then the trailer car has the toilet, but in the drive car, in the middle of the carriage, is where the radiators are with the big fans in it to cool the motors. And they suck the air in from the side of the carriage, not up on the roof. Let's have a look. I'll see if I can pause it. So there you go, 726. And where was it? Let's see if we can get it back again. Let's see if we can just see it. You watch, you see there's a white window. Watch, have a look. See, there's a blocked out window. And then you've got to really see it. Look at that, Stony Creek area. That's up there at, I've actually got a photo of me standing on that bridge. See, there's Toronto, look. There's the old Toronto railway station. And that's Redfern down to Central. That's, oh, this is, it just, anyway, go on, get back on with it, Mr. Hominor. Stop waffling on there like an old fart. Anyway, so that's a real red rattler. Ah, this is the one called the submarine. People don't understand it. This is the train that ran over the 3 kids that I had to pick up when I was about 18 years old, and they got hit doing about 100 something k's an hour. And the driver sitting just there, see, but he's in behind a fixed wall, right? So to the left of the driver, there's stainless steel. But in these things, the old red rattlers, there was nothing. The driver could fall out. The driver was like this back here, see? There's no locking doors, there's no nothing. And people could just fall out. Now, a lot of people have got these old carriages and they turned them into houses out in the bush. That's where you find a lot of them. Now, this is, who's this? Tassie Bass presents, whoever he is. Let's just scoot him up. I'm trying to find a, there, well, this is the one, I think he's got an old double decker on it. See, some of these old red rattlers, they had double deckers. And why they used to call them red rattlers, because the motor used to rattle, used to go. So go turn your volume up and go find one, all right? Right, let's see if I'll put you on pause and I'll go find a new Sydney double-decker train. There you go. There's that video I said. I found the old Toronto train. There it is there, look. It's sitting up in the Blue Mountains. So it's got, where is it? Let's see if I can blow it up. Oh, wrong button. See? No wheels on it. See? They put it up on blocks. That's the same train you just seen in the previous video. See? 670. That's the one that used to go out there to Toronto. Look at it. Look. And there's the bogies sitting over there in the bush. Look. Check out the landscape in the background. I'll turn the camera around. See, look, way up in the mountains. and people turn them into a house. Why the hell you want to sleep in an old railway carriage as a house? See that grill? That's the radiators. That's where the radiator, that's where the air comes in. And it sucks down, these big fans suck the hot air. So the air gets sucked in the side and gets blown out up the top. So if it rains, the water gets blown out. It doesn't fill up in the train. And the motors underneath here, there was 2 motors down here. And they come down here onto the bogies. Yeah, I would have drove that train. Oh, about 45 years ago. I'll tell you, I'm letting my beautiful age show, aren't I? There's one thing listening to an old bloke like me. I've been there, done that. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. All right, now let's see about, oh man, the things I've seen. Oh, there you go. You just missed it. Oh, damn it. That's a silver submarine. I call them submarines. Find that new Sydney double. I just realised the camera's already restarted. That is the old Emu Plains train. The train out of Emu Plains. Out of the yard down there at Emu Plains, just next door to Penrith. That's up there in my museum up at Tenterfield. Tenter Field. Tenterfield. And that's right up there next to 622. Now this is a real Sydney double-decker train. See, you're facing forward. You've got 3 seats and 2 seats. There's an indicator board up there that tells you what station's coming next. Look at the big, beautiful windows. Nice, comfortable seats. And this one here is during the coronavirus this time last year. And I'm just about to come out at Circular Quay from Wynyard. Look how clean they are. Big, beautiful thing like that. Now, would you rather get picked up on something like that? Oh, look at old smiling me there with grey hair. Right? Would you rather get picked up on... You've been sitting on an aeroplane for 24 hours. Wouldn't you rather sit down on a nice seat like that? Where you can face forward? Right? Now, move down here a bit. And then I think I'd come in. Look at the big doors. There we go. There's the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Have you never seen it? There it is over there in the background. See? Circular Quay, Sydney Harbour Bridge. See? No glass sheeting up, no glass doors, no glass garbage, no nothing. Right? I personally think glass on the edge of a platform is a very dangerous thing. Because somehow or another, now, you watch these doors. Now they open up. See? Doors open up and then you just walk out. And that to me is a lot better train. So you tell me, so there we go. And there's Sydney Harbour Bridge. So on that note there,